Let's pull that down. Hello, everyone. Let's get the Instagram people in here. Where are you at, Instagram people? Where are you at, Instagram people? Gotta turn it on. Such a pain in the ass to go live on Instagram, just so you know. But we're working through it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Manic Money. This is where we make money the manic way. What does that mean? Well, for me, it essentially means you basically back yourself into a corner and don't allow anything but just pure survival and success to be the result. And it's a process that I'm still refining, and it's definitely not very healthy, but it will help you amass large amounts of capital. And if that is what you're after, you're in the right place. All right, who do we got in here tonight? Greg, welcome. Turn on my camera, didn't even know it was off. Turn on my sound. Boom, Jason, welcome back. The people that make it back, I don't know, I don't have like a real like statistic on this, but I wish I did. But like the people that show up for the first call and then show up for the second call are the ones that are going to be the most successful. The ones that show up to the first call, and then it takes them another 3 days to get to another one, they already start slow. So welcome, dude. Where are we at?
Daniel, so I think yesterday we left off on, you wanted us to fill you in on why the viewers, should come and buy the app. Like, why do they want it,
Yeah.
Like, why? Why would they want to get into it? So I took some notes, and me and my friend went at it yesterday, and this is what we kind of came up with.
Let's go.
So people, what we deal with, and we, myself included, and a lot of us in this world are insecure human beings. We always want, to look better. Yep. We always want a better body. We always want something, right? Something that we could fix. And that's how we're going to kind of target the viewer, right? That's how we're going to kind of get them to want to download this app, because we're going to offer them a plan, a guaranteed plan. This isn't no bullshit plan either, because like we say, when we go to the gym, right? It's kind of like how you mentioned when you're like, these apps that like these like Hinge apps or anything, they offered you something because you could get a girlfriend from it, potentially a wife. Well, what our app it gives you is it gives you the ability to be more confident. It gives you the ability to have more clear skin, because we're gonna lay out a whole plan for that. I mean, it keeps you on track with drinking water, whatever you want, or being just committed to your religion. It's an AI tracker that's able to provide all this for you, so you're able to have all this knowledge and kind of just stay on pace. Kind of what also leads with that too is it just leads to overall well-being. I mean, when you're more confident, you're more in shape. You're doing 10K steps a day, you're drinking water. I mean, that's kind of like the soft maxing, kind of what we're going to get into. It really does lead over to like a well-being, So how we're going to track that also too is with images. We're going to add that into our app, so people are, they could see their start, how they started and how they're going to finish. And then like we already mentioned, the ranking system, and we also wanted to like add like a bar to fill up like on their progress for the day to see how they did. So that's kind of where we left off and what we're kind of adding into our app right now. But what do you think?
I love the idea. I love how it's developing. I do think starting with the end in mind, right? So like build your video game character on day one, and then let's build you a plan backwards to get there. Right. So then and then they can just kind of tick off the days, and some sort of like accountability thing. Love it. Now, where do they go for support? Not like technical support. No. Where do they go to get support and community from all the other looks maxers? Where are we? We gotta funnel all the guys using the app. There's got to be some place where we nurture them, and we can eventually upsell them to something. In the beginning, we don't need it. But what we don't want a bunch of users just all over the internet.
What about a school community?
Hey, now, school community, Facebook group, anything that they, even a fucking WhatsApp chat, like whatever, Discord, just get them all in a fucking corral. and you get the new users in it, all of them. Boom.
Yeah, I get you.
So you
We
have
wanted
that
to make like
community.
a for you. Yeah. We wanted, well, what me and Corey were talking about, but we have a coder that we're kind of talking about right now that we're gonna see if she could run this. But we wanted to make like a literal for you page. I know that sounds super like crazy. It might be a lot, but we wanted to literally make like a page of like where people could scroll and see other people's progresses and like be able to interact with them.
Yep.
That's how we were gonna get them all together.
That's
The
good.
school sounds a lot easier though, but that was our
I mean, when
original
you say
idea.
school, you're trying to like link them to a Discord basically from the app. Is that what you meant by that? Or you may have something already integrated in the app where they all talk to each other, like a big community, like at the like a tab at the bottom, basically like talk to other people doing the same thing you are. Is that what
Dog.
you mean?
All right, I've been using the Looks Maxing app for 2 weeks now,
Okay.
and I just bench pressed 225 in the gym
Yeah.
for the first time ever, and I have it on my phone, and I'm gonna post it to my Instagram, of course. But where do I post it to get some fucking love from the guys that are in this same program that I'm in?
Yeah, so build like a community page on the app. We could do that for sure. That's actually a genius idea too. Yeah.
And it doesn't have to
Essentially,
be, it doesn't have to be
yeah.
it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can even just you can and if you know the thing with AI is, yeah, we can build a lot, but there's also things already out there that exist that are way better, and you can still use them.
Yeah.
So as long as you can funnel them to a system that works, where you can have moderation, where you can post announcements, where you can do fucking Alex Eubanks retreats, and do a content house or do a fucking looks maxing house,
Yeah.
because those people are going to be your warmest clients right there. If you just put that out to your Instagram, you're going to get a few people that'll be interested. But if you're advertising a looks maxing retreat house for the looks maxers, they're already fucking in. You just got to say when and where and how much.
Yeah.
And then I help
I
you
agree.
bring brands in to sponsor the
Yeah.
event. And then we make the looks maxers make content about the sponsors.
Yeah. I think it's just so relevant right now. That's the whole reason. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like we know we can market it. We just got to make sure when we get people to the app, there's a reason for them to stay, right? So that's a good idea too. I like that.
Dude, were you at the looks maxing house? Did you see the reels about the looks maxing house?
I saw like that where I got motivation from too. You know, like Base Bodyworks, they got all the looks maxing people did like the same concept. I thought, why not do that for like an app?
Yes.
You know what I mean? But yeah, what were you saying? Sorry.
No, I was like trying to generate some. When I was at the Arnold Classic, okay, I did a content house. Now I only heard this one time, okay. I only heard this one time, and I only heard it from a girl that heard it from someone else. So this is really like a third-hand story. But I had a content house at the Arnold Classic, and I heard that there was a conversation between a girl and another guy, and she was like, "Hey, are you at that content house?" So it was like a popular thing. It was like a thing, and and I made the fucking thing. Right? So if we can do that for Looks Maxing, are we at the Looks Maxing house? We're fucking live streaming the Looks Maxing house. Try to get Clavicular in. Have him just come be a guest speaker for an hour, just an hour. Pay him for an hour, in and out, red eye.
Yeah.
Make it so comfortable for him.
Yeah, that's smart. I think Daniel too. Like you said, this kind of like, is this a pump and dump or is this long term? I think you wanted to know about that too, right? I think for this, Daniel, honestly, it's an open ended. I feel like it's a pump and dump for the sake, right, of looks maxing right now. Like it's so big right now. It's everywhere, right? From this clavicular kid and all these other people.
Yeah.
But
Ride the wave.
health and wellness is really what we're promoting here. So I think it could. It could go longer than we expect. Who knows? I just think that health and wellness is always going to be there.
Yeah, I agree. No, I think it's a solid idea. I think you guys should continue to work on it. I really think that joint webinar between, I sent you that account, right? That guy, it's like 56.
Yeah,
it's like 56,000 followers. That guy, I don't know what the fuck that guy does, but he's been hounding me to do a coaching webinar. So basically, I invite people in, and then he has like some coaching program that he pitches, and I don't know what the fuck, but you guys can get on a phone call with him and just coordinate audiences. That's all you need. You just need audiences to fucking know about this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just going to work on, me and Corey are going to work on the app right now. I want to get on a call with that guy, so maybe like later today I could text you about that. But we just kind of want to get this going because we really want to have this app running in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then the marketing comes into play. And I think that's where we could all get together and, crush it there because,
Yeah.
I think we could do something special with all this.
I'm really hot on this like content house idea because we're doing it for my
It'd be
app
huge.
that's coming out. We're,
Yeah.
we're doing a content house for the app launch. So we're having
Yeah.
people fly in to come and do fucking work. Like they're going to work.
Yeah.
They don't know they're going to work. If they're listening to this right now, they know they're going to work. But yeah, they're going to work their fucking asses off, and then they're going to be on a reality show at the same time. And they're just going to push that app out all over the internet. And so if that's successful, we can. If it works for one app,
It's gonna do another one, yeah. Imagine that the looks maxing house, and that's like it's funded by like the Glow Max. You know what I mean? It'd be over.
2 weeks of just like hardcore looks maxing. I don't know what that
Yeah.
looks like, but
The amount of clips that would go viral from that house, though, from basically promoting the app subtly, it's genius. Yeah, I like that idea.
especially if you just got a dope ass Airbnb with just like
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
absurd swimming pool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They exist.
Good marketing.
And it won't make any money. The first one will. Okay.
Yeah.
The first one you will lose fucking money hardcore. I'm telling you this from a person that's done 5 live person events now. The first one I expected I was going to lose money, and it didn't hurt as bad. The first one will lose money. The second one will fucking triple your money. At least that's what happened to me. Like
Yeah.
just poof, way better. So play the long game on the and this goes for anyone that's listening. In-person events are going to be that's not me saying this. That's Gary Vee. That's fucking Tony Robbins. People way fucking smarter than me. I'm just filtering it down to you. This is the year of in-person events, the retreat away from AI to real tangible things. So if you have some sort of thing that you can offer to someone that you can then put in a personal experience, you can charge money for it, and it's going to be an in thing. It's going to be an in thing to fly across the country and go spend 3 days with your mentor that you hired. I swear to fucking God. It's going to become like a Starbucks status thing. Like, oh yeah, I flew to Toronto for a mentorship. Like that's going to be a thing. And it's going to be coming from the fucking looks maxers too. So you're on to something. And if you can do some sort of in-person event, you're going to crush. Because people are going to want it. Also refrigerator magnets. That one does come from me. I just have a feeling the refrigerator magnets are going to be a big deal this year, and I'm going to try to figure out how to be on top of that wave. That's what all these are, guys. These are just waves. This is bell bottoms will be fucking in at some point, right? Growing like right now, it's looks max, right? It's about being shaved, clean shaven. In fucking 3 years, dude, it's going to be all about the fucking beard again.
Yeah.
It is. It's gonna. I'm telling you. Everyone's
You
gonna.
got to catch the wave.
Yeah, just right. You just got to look,
Yeah.
and don't be attached to anything for longer than, according to Rabbi Goldman, anything longer than 3 years. 3 years is the sweet spot. That's when you jump off. That's when you exit. Why year 3? Well, do you remember senior year of high school? Get me the fuck out of here. Right? Do you remember the senior year of college? Get me the fuck out of here. In the Army, they would make us PCS every 3 years. You know why? Because on the 4th year, you start freaking screwing other people's wives and getting DUIs. That rhymed. I need to write that down. Write that down, Claude. That was a good one. But yeah, on that 3-year time thing, or maybe it's like an interval, right? Maybe it's like an enlistment period. Like, I don't know. It's like it comes in like these threes and you'll just know it. And then you get the fuck out. So don't be married to the thing you're doing. Don't think I'm going to have this looks maxing app for 20 years. No, you're fucking not. That's not. Dude, Jason, you're too fucking hungry to have one app for the rest of your life. So be looking to grab the cash. That's the goal. Grab the cash and then step away so that you can take a fucking breath, chill out for a couple months because you got the cash, and then when you're not stressed out and your fucking cortisol's through the roof, you can start looking and going, all right, I want to take some of this cash and put it toward this thing to try to generate more cash so that I can take a break and bring it back over here. That's it. You're just moving you're moving numbers on a screen that you can't even fucking see around different accounts to just make sure that you're stable. Right? You guys are talking about a video game? The video game, you just mine a bunch of gold. Age of Empires. You just mine a bunch of gold in the first fucking 30 minutes that you're playing, and then you're good for a while. You just stockpile the gold. All right, that's enough. Austin Brown,
Yes, sir.
how you doing?
We're doing all right today. Been a hectic one, but we're here. We're making it.
I'm really glad that
got a little.
I'm really glad you made
Yeah.
a commitment to come to these, given what you're going through. If you guys don't know, Austin is a very high-level executive at a company that you all know, and he has chosen to not only come here but contribute and try to do shit. And he doesn't need to. He's got enough money, but he's doing something really cool. So tell me what's up.
Yeah, so we did some more DM and outreach today. Didn't close anything today, so we're still sitting at 2,000 since we started the outreach last week, which is still pretty good. Still got stuff to work on with Ryan. The two things that I started is the AI mentorship with like the people Alex Hormozy, Chris Williamson.
Whoa!
I
Hell
picked
yeah!
Jordan Peterson. I picked Charlie Munger and Ben Greenfield were my board of directors that I developed. So I'm plugging those guys into my life audit first because I'd like to get some advice from them from that perspective.
Amazing.
But I'm also going to do more of like some business stuff. The guy that wrote Patrick Bet-David. I want to do some more business stuff and tie those guys into the business strategy that we're doing with the business consulting side of the house. And then I started it this morning. I got in a car wreck today, so my day.
Wait, hold on. We can't skip past that. You can't skip past that because just yesterday you were telling me.
Yeah, I got.
Is it me or is it you?
Oh shit! Did I lose you?
Okay, I think we're back. So just yesterday, you were telling me that you were making sales calls on your drive, and your drives were going awesome.
Yeah.
Right? And so what happened?
I was sitting at a red light in the turning lane, and a lady drifted over, and she nailed the back passenger side of my truck. Totally her fault. It was fine. She got hurt worse than I did. She was an older lady. But I had to wait for tow trucks and ambulances and all this kind of shit in a major intersection. And I was out there for like 2.5 hours, missing meetings at work. I was supposed to meet with Ryan today and I had to push that. So it's just been like that type of a day, basically. But that's okay because we got the AI mentorship started this morning, and we also got the HVAC callback because that's going to be a great way for me to pitch the business consulting through people who already have that gap in their system. So I like that lead in a lot. I got to get those things fucking moving today, tonight, so I can have some new leads. I got plenty of leads, but these would be like, I know they already have a problem. So if they have a problem, I already have a solution for them. And that makes the pitch way easier. Still, that's a conversation I need to have with Claude tonight is, I need to scale this to 80,000 a month. That's what I want. That's what I want to scale to, right? I got to retire the wife and I want to leave fucking Pfizer. So that's my number, and that's what we got to work towards. So Claude's like, well, you got to have some assistants, and you can do it in 6 months, but you got to have 3 assistants to do that, basically. Yeah, that's where we're at today. Progress. A slight move in the needle.
How many times a day do you think you're consulting Claude on things?
Oh my God. 20, 10, 15, 20 times a day. Like I've created this complete feedback loop with Claude, right? I give it an update on my day every single day and let it know how. I actually do it in the morning so I can tell it what time I went to bed, what time I woke up in the morning. And it's consistently tweaking my calendar and showing me the gaps. And it's like, hey, this is where you did well. This is where you fucking suck, dude. So yeah, I'm using it as a mirror, dude. A mirror.
It's a mirror, and now you're about to add some mentors.
Yeah. Yep.
To hold up the mirror.
Yep.
And dude, the thing that you could I mean, I think yeah, we can scale the HVAC thing to a lot of money. Again, it's like a pump and dump thing.
Yeah,
But
totally.
the thing that's probably going to actually be successful is the thing that you're building right now to improve your own life. Like literally, you're the beta client of the thing that you're doing every night with the update. I'm doing the same thing. I call it an after action review.
AAR.
You'll understand that acronym if you've been in the military. Yeah, and
Yeah.
every night I go through my timeline, and it sets the conditions for the next day. I talk about lessons learned, and a proud moment. That's a good one. Make sure you always have to put a proud moment in there. And then the one that I just recently did, because it told me to do it, was at the end of the day, just based on how the day went, it gives you a Bible verse that helps, like, kind of, I don't know, somehow it like it literally nails it on the head every time. But like, there's something in your day, and then it pulls a Bible verse to relate it to. So that's been kind of cool. But yeah, dude, that's a product. That's what Jason and Kyle or Corey, I don't know what that guy's name is, but yeah, that's what they're building. They're building the thing that they're working towards in their own life, and they're making it into an app.
Cool.
Just keep doing it, and
Yeah.
and you'll know when it's ready, when you're balling the fuck out, hitting 80 grand a month. Like that's literally when you sell it. You go, all right, this made me, because that's how it works, guys. I don't know if you know this. If you haven't made a bunch of money yet, it's not actually the thing that you're selling that makes you the money. It's fucking you. It is you. And I make less money when I like don't set an alarm in the morning, when I'm not shaven, and like it's like all. This probably sounds crazy, but like it's all these little things that you're not doing that's actually holding you back from getting the money, from getting the gold. And that's what Austin is building, a thing that keeps him accountable, so that his human self doesn't fucking get lazy, or get lustful, or like have idle hands, right? It's zipping all that time up. And I think this is probably a good time to bring this up, because I haven't done it yet this week, is you need to challenge yourself once a day. If you find yourself as many times on Claude as I do, as Austin does, 20 times a day, sometimes you just sit there for hours and just let it just go. You need to have at least one day a week that you don't build anything. Don't build anything. Instead, try to learn how to use the AI better. Try to have it do the life audit. It'll tell you where all your time blocks are messed up, but try to use it to help you improve your life. A simple one is that you can call it whatever you want, but it's like a brief. At the end of the night, I go, all right, April 8th, here we go. Start the after action review. And it goes, all right, you woke up at this time. You did all these tasks, blah, 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 blah. You said you had a proud moment during this time of the day, because I just talked to it during the day. So build something like that for yourself to build better structure. You being clear-minded is what's going to bring you the idea, Josh, when you're talking about content. I love that idea that you had. I do. I think that should be part of it. But there's also you gotta have time to not think about anything else except nothing. I know that sounds so stupid, but like having times where there's like, I don't know about you, but whenever I'm in between meetings, I will listen to podcasts. I will watch YouTube videos. I will let the noise continue from the meeting or the call into the next obligation. And then it's just fucking noise all day long. Shh. No room to think. So you gotta carve out the times where there's literally nothing. Go on a walk. Go on a drive. Don't turn on the fucking radio. Don't use headphones. Go to the gym and don't use headphones. Just listen to the other music. It's fucking terrible. But it'll force you to think inside. Shower. Get shower thoughts. Like if that's not... Everyone here has gotten a fucking million shower thoughts and been like, oh, I need to write that down. Probably multiple times a week. Okay, that's the proof. Why? Because you're not fucking doing anything else. Unless you listen to podcasts while you take your shower, like I do. God! You need to stop doing that. Eating meals. Don't be on your phone when you eat meals. I challenge you. I fucking challenge you. Try it. Try not to watch anything on your phone. Try not to text somebody. It's going to be hard. All right. What else we got? Greg, welcome. You've been waiting very patiently.
What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? What's up, guys?
That is the flattest bill of a hat I think I have ever seen.
Yeah, that's my buddy's company. They're pretty cool hats, man.
This makes Corey Kyle Richardson's look like amateur hour. Corey Kyle Richardson the third. Corey Kyle Richardson Jr. the third. All right, Greg, what's up?
Man, great to meet you guys. Great to finally connect with you.
Yeah. Tell us about you. How old are you?
52.
All right, you have something to teach us because you have way more shots on goal than we do. So tell us, what have you learned in 52 years?
So I started out, I've owned 17 businesses, 30 years. I just sold my last company. I've had two major exits. I had a chain of furniture stores I sold out for 3.9 million in 2000. Got into real estate, really heavy. Did 1,251 flip homes. Ended up getting in some trouble with that. Lost everything. Lost 60 million. Was homeless. Started all over again. Built a big, massive dumpster company. Built that up. Sold that.
The homeless guy starts a dumpster company.
Yeah, how about that?
That's the
Dumpster
fucking
diving,
story.
dumpster open. And sold that company. I'm from Pittsburgh. Moved out here about 2 years ago. I run Brad Lee's podcast and I do some stuff with Andy Elliott's. And I'm kind of retired. I own a peptide company. I'm a performance coach. I own a gym back home. I'm opening a gym up here soon right now. And it's pretty much it. I just help people with protocols, help them get in the best shape of their life. I mean, this is a short story of me. I'm writing a book right now about my life called Don't Wait Another Day. I've done it all, man. I mean, I've been up and down, I've made millions, lost millions, been to prison, served in the military. I've literally done it all, man.
You ain't lying.
Almost died a couple years ago. Guy stabbed me 9 times. You see on my social media all the holes in me and stuff. I got through that. Went down a real bad fitness. Lost tons of weight. Got fat. Now I'm 52 with 21-inch arms, jack shredded. I'm an animal. My test is 2100. I'm a biohacking maniac.
Do you have big calves too?
Calves aren't that big because I just had surgery on my knees about 4 months ago. So I gotta, but yeah, they get pretty.
You didn't get fat enough.
Yeah, I didn't get fat enough. But
Fat guys, dude, check it out.
They got the massive calves. I hope these guys lose weight.
It's the only way to do it is you just have to get obese as fuck if you want awesome
Yeah,
calves.
just carry that weight around.
Sorry,
Big
looks Max.
calves.
It's either fucking Golden Corral or surgery. All right.
Yeah. But I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. I mean, I've been trying to connect with you for a while. Connect with guys out here in Vegas. I have events all the time at my house and my buddy's house. There's just more network. Well, we do networking, but based around one of our companies. I'm part of a trading platform where we teach people how to trade. So I do day trading. I do that just in the morning for an hour. My coaching, my peptide thing is my
just
big,
an
big
hour.
tip. This is my little office. This is where I work out of. I got my fridges for the peptides and everything, and I work from home now. Got a couple kids, beautiful grandkids. Got the most amazing woman in the world that I'm with now. And we were talking. I went through when I first met you. I went through a divorce and a little bit of rough patch. But if I'm the type of person, if your energy ain't good, you don't want my energy. I wish you the best. I've learned to protect my space and my peace and my time through not being able to, and now I just like to help people and help people grow. Anything I could do to add value to you guys, to help you guys, to learn from my experience. I'm still learning every day. If you're not learning, you're, you know, if you think you know everything, you're wrong. And I've lived a lifetime of 10 people. Like you said, I've owned 17. Well, with the next two businesses here, I'm at the 19 businesses through the years. And, you know, I've done it all. And it's been a crazy journey, you know, like a roller coaster, fast, slow, scary, ups, downs, you know, good and bad. And I wouldn't change any of it for the world. It makes me the person I am. I'm very faith based. I've always had a relationship with God. You know, I'm learning to pray more. I'm learning to pray to an invisible God. I'm learning to put my complete trust in Him finally for the first time in my life. And since I've done that, just everything has changed for me. You know, I've always had a pretty high frequency, high vibration, but you know, you're your own worst enemy. And you know, I stopped having the wrong conversations with myself. I just looked at every day as a blessing, and then everything's changing now. You know, I said I got an amazing woman. My family's healthy. My business is taking off and booming right now. I'm in the healthiest shape. I just got my labs back. My blood work is the best it's ever looked, and I'm a lab rat, so I'm used to bad blood work. And now I've been trying to connect with Daniel for a while. You know, and I got to connect with him and connect with you guys. So super pumped to be here. I got a Zoom in a half hour for my peptide company for our team leaders, and that's it, man. I just grind hard, and then I try to take the weekends and do content, and you know my content's kind of blowing up. I got a pretty decent social media now. I mean, not like you, but I mean I got 180 or 240,000 followers. I get some pretty good engagement, and I'm just me. I don't edit. I'm terrible at edit. I'm terrible at social media. I just tell people about my life, my stories, and what experiences I've had in life. And for some reason, people seem to draw to it and listen to it. And I've been blessed to be around. You know, I was just on Patrick David's podcast last week because I heard you mention him. Brad Lee's one of my closest friends. I'm not sure if you know who he is out here, and I own a few things with him, and you know Andy Elliott, and I've coached a lot of high level people. Ed Milet, I've coached him for years. I coached Ty Lopez. I've coached with their peptide protocols and workout protocols. So I was very fortunate to to realize about proximity, and that's why I moved to Vegas to be around influencers and people that are doing it, because most of these damn influencers are just putting on facades and haven't lived life and haven't done anything nearly what I've done. I just don't have the glitz and the glam like all them guys. And so I moved myself here to be around those people. And because of them, I think that's what's, leveraged my social media, leveraged my brand, has really helped me. It's not that I'm some rock star or smart or knows stuff. I'm not that smart, but I outwork everybody, and that's it. And I'm a long-winded guy, so I won't stop talking. So anything you guys need, you could DM me, get my number. I'm here to help any way I can. Anything I could do to contribute to help you guys grow. I'm an open book. You might not like what I have to say all the time, because that's probably my one weakness is I tell you like it is. If you're a fat bastard, I'm gonna tell you you're a fat bastard, and what do we got to do to fix it? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and tell you that no, it's okay.
All right, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and cut you off.
Yeah, I don't sugarcoat anything. My girlfriend's working.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's working on me now.
I am gonna cut you off now though, because you've been going for 7 minutes. But I absolutely love everything that you said. Hold up. I'm gonna unmute you for a second. How old were you when you? I have 3 questions. How old were you when you're fat? How old were you when you were in prison? And how old were you when you started social media?
Well, I was fat. That was recently. That was 2004 to 2000. Or I'm sorry, 2000.
Just tell me the age. I can't do math.
I was 48.
Okay. All right. How about when you went to prison?
I was 35 to 39.
Holy shit. Okay. And how old were you when you started social media?
47.
Holy cow. Okay, because I kind of feel like I might be talking to a future version of myself. And I asked you those ages because I haven't hit any of those ages yet. And all those things are very possible.
Yeah.
I could get fat, I could go to prison, and I could, I guess, restart social media. So like all those things are kind of possible in my future, and it's kind of freaking me out. And that's kind of why I let you keep talking there, because I was like, am I looking at myself here in 20 years?
Well, it's funny you said that because we definitely align a lot, you know, and things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of that story, it was kind of reflecting some similarities. So, I'm really glad that you're here, and it seems that you have adopted the Arnold Schwarzenegger principle of be useful. So it sounds like you have a lot of skills, and you're obviously in grind culture and have been for half a century. What do you want to do? If you have all this stuff and you've literally lived at every corner of life, it seems like.
Yeah, I was a professional fighter. I was a world class arm wrestler. I got an artificial elbow.
All
So
right,
they snapped my arm in half in Russia.
so what are we gonna do with all this experience? What do we do with it? You're writing a
For
book.
me, for me, well, my book is almost done.
Okay.
For me right now, I'm helping people. I'm helping people get in the best shape of their lives and biohacking and I'm really changing a lot of people's lives from mental. I just love coaching people and helping them. You know, I don't have all the answers, but I could definitely tell them, you know, what not to do. You know, from my mistakes, because I've made every mistake you can make. And I still
What do you want me to help you with?
not sure, man. So I've been trying to connect with you. You know, I mean, I definitely like your social media. I like that you put plans into play and processes. From what little I know, I just I feel you're someone I wanted to connect with out here. It's funny you said it because I do see a younger version of myself with you. A lot of your content. I mean, it's kind of disturbing how much the similarities are in things, and just your vibration and your personality.
All right.
So that's why I wanted to connect with you. And I don't know exactly everything you do. So that's why I'm here.
All right. Hell yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm out here just trying to figure it out too. And the only way I know how to do that is just to get around a bunch of people that are also trying to kind of get to the same place that I'm trying to get to, right? We're all trying to get to a place where we have a fucking big old stash of cash so that we can just fucking do things we want to do instead of doing things we fucking have to do to go make money. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I get on this call every single night and I listen to other people's ideas, and I give my feedback, and I use my name, image, and likeness and social connections to hopefully give you guys resources to go and action your plans. I do have the ability to finance some things, but I've never done anything like that. So right now I'm trying to just give as much time as I can and hopefully you guys be successful. And then when I see success coming from you guys, then I can go like, all right, I could do that again. I could hold that guy's hand through a fucking app launch for a vanity offer. I could do that. And then that's something I can charge for. It's like a consulting thing, right? So I've always just been decent at just sitting back and actually not doing any work. I always got them in college. We'd always do these group papers, and I would just organize everybody. I'd give everybody all the tasks. I would assign myself fucking nothing except being the person that put it all together at the end and then gave the presentation. But I would just check in on people. I get this from my mom. Like, you need anything? You need support? You need blah, 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 blah. And then they would just need to talk, and I just listen to them. They didn't actually fucking need anything. And then you send them on their way. So that's kind of my thing, is I just sit here, I listen, I give feedback, and I extend resources where I can. So, welcome. I'm going to go to Dr. Bland, because he is, like, this is kind of my baby right now. Not Dr. Bland, but Dr. Bland's business plan. Dr. Bland's business plan is kind of our baby right now. I think it's the one that has the most longevity. Damn, that's a good word for that. Dr. B's Integrated Longevity Circle. That's a mouthful. Longevicircle. Circle of longevity. I don't know. All right, so I think we made some products today.
some progress was made. I've been battling with AI. It's been crashing for me all day.
Oh,
So I built out two really amazing PDFs for my school membership, and one of them is for doctors and one of them is for patients. So I've just been like, I had to like voice memo record on another phone to like talk to the AI because the AI kept crashing because the voice memos were so long.
oof.
Um,
Yeah,
so like,
that means you gotta go to another tab. So
yeah,
you're
I've been doing that. I think Claude might be like overwhelmed or something today, like because like I downloaded the PDFs, threw them back in, and then did it, and it still crashed. So like I took a voice memo on another phone and then like fed it into it.
so this would be a prime example of because I've had this happen to me before, and the reason it kept happening was number one, I didn't update the model. So down in the corner, if it says an update is available, you got to go and do it like ASAP. Even if you're working in something, save it and then go and do the update. And then the other thing is what I talked about, I think right before you came on, was once a week, you need to take a day and learn about AI so that shit doesn't happen again. And you just simply ask it. You just go like, why do you keep crashing? Is it something I'm doing? And it, because that's what I did. And it was like, yeah, dumbass, like you need to open up a new conversation. This one's fucking loaded to the gills. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
I'm definitely gonna do that, and I don't want to sound like a bitch, but for me, I don't know about anybody else today. I hope nobody else. For me, one of just today was just like it was just like a day of friction.
Oh, yeah.
So I just was like,
Yep.
oh, all right, man. Like, so I haven't been trying to do too much because it's just been one of those days where things seem to be working. Like everything's
That's
going the other way.
that's a skill right there, man. That's a skill.
So it's like,
It's
all right,
it's
forget it.
it's yep.
So actually, just as you were talking to me, it just clicked that it finished. So I just needed to come on here and be amongst everybody.
That's it, man. That's it. No, but you're right. If you guys have a day of friction, if anything feels forced, guys, and I'm sad that well, actually I'm grateful that it's taken me to 35 to understand this, but everything you want is downstream. Like, if things feel forced, just like Ryan is saying right now, if things are forced, if it's a day of friction, it literally means you're swimming upstream and you're getting signs all day of like, dude, you need another sign? I'm going to break this shit in front of you. You need another sign? Like, just let it go. So you did the absolute right thing. That's a win, 100%.
Yeah, so I have that, and then I have the next step. I'm gonna start like uploading everything to school since I have all of the information and everything. So I'm almost at finishing all of the content for it, so I can like launch it, and then I guess well, that brings me somewhere to the middle of the week. I'm opening up the my plan here.
It gave you some feedback just for today. It's going to do this every day, I guess. It's going to come up and just kind of review all the things that we talked about. So like what this conversation we're having right now, there'll be another one of these in the Dr. Bland 19.
Okay. It said I saw clips. Do we have the clipper guy yet? Once I put up those longer form things.
Yep, he's ready to go. His name is Hunter.
Okay.
I'll introduce you guys. I'm surprised he's not on right now,
Yeah.
but I'll make that
Yeah,
connection.
That would be so cool. That would be so cool.
You will vibe.
Yeah.
You will vibe with Hunter. He probably needs more help than anyone.
So then Thursday, I'm gonna contact a couple of doctors. I think tomorrow I was supposed to be doing live with another doctor. So it's like, if that works out and this works out, it's a synchronicity, and that's a good thing. So
Hell yeah.
crossing fingers for that live to happen with the other doctor tomorrow.
Yep.
The other doctor is he's an FSM. He's a chiropractor, applied physiologist, and he's FSM certified. He does frequency specific microcurrent, and he's just like really good at it. And it's like a whole other audience of folks.
Cool. Yeah. New New exposure. That's fantastic. Not having something novel. When is that live go down? Tomorrow, you
We
said?
had it planned for Thursday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, but I don't know. I messaged him today and I haven't heard back from him. So
Okay.
it'll happen either this week or next week, I guess.
Well, as long as we have a place to send people, we're good to go. So we need that school community to have that welcome video, and then a start here post, and you can have Claude do this for you, and probably a classroom with some of your free YouTube videos, your PDFs that you just created. Anything, there's normal patient education stuff that you give your clients. That will be so valuable. Like I don't know if you give pieces of paper to your clients or something, but like if you had the piece of paper that you give to your client and then you did a Loom recording of like, hey, I know I gave you this paper after our session and you just threw it in the fucking trash. Let me actually tell you what this is supposed to do. And this is why I give it to you. But I know you're not going to read it, so just listen to this video.
Well, yeah, we had that planned for the ebooks last night, where I was gonna get them done and like go over it, because I forgot who that guy was. He's not on Sam today. There was a really cool guy in last night's call where he's like, yeah, do the Loom because no one's gonna read it. You know what I mean?
That was Hunter.
Yeah, dude, no one fucking reads anymore, so I'm just gonna like go over it real quick on the green screen. You know?
That's the Clipper.
Okay.
Yeah. He looks like you, but with long hair.
Yeah.
Both beards, both big white dudes. Yeah, he just has long hair. All right, cool. So we're gonna square away the school community. It's gonna be free to enter. There's gonna be a $97 a month upsell, and there's gonna be a calendar. Oh, here he is right now. There's gonna be a call on the calendar, one day a week. Whenever you think like other doctors would be able to do that, I don't know, maybe like you said, your Mondays, you don't do shit on Mondays. Maybe that's the day you do the. Essentially, it's going to become a podcast, Ryan. It's essentially what you're going to do. Is you're going to have a solo show, answering questions, and then you're going to have your buddy come on. You guys are going to shoot the shit, and we're going to clip it. And it's going to go on YouTube, and it's going to go on all the other platforms. And essentially, you're going to have this fucking longevity podcast that feeds into a paid school community.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Sounds like a good idea. With that.
And we do it all off of one call a week.
Oh, there's one thing that I was doing that is going to take me some time, and I just want to know, should I do it or not? You know, I never had a Facebook for my business, but I have an Instagram, and Instagram like downloaded all of my like shit like fucking crazy. So it's gonna like take me like a lot of time going through it, because it like just put all of its stories and my reels in like one fucking like mishmash of shit over the past 7 years of shit. And you know, I'll go through it and throw the best shit up on Facebook, but is that even like worth my time, or should I just like? Yeah, I saw somebody nodding. Yeah, there's Hunter nodding. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just do it. All right, Hunter nods.
You could also
paying people, bro.
you could also probably I don't think Claude would be probably able to do it for you, but you could also just hire a VA from the Philippines and give her very specific orders and hire her for 3 days and just go.
You gotta give me all these numbers tonight.
Numbers?
Who from the Philippines? Who are you talking about?
A VA? Have you ever been on websites like Fiverr or Upwork?
I know what Fiverr is, yeah.
Yeah, so it's freelance. And so, you can get an ebook made on Fiverr, but you can also hire a virtual assistant that lives in another country that, for the time being, still likes American dollars. I don't know how long that's going to last. But, they are pretty cheap. $30, let's get you a lot of reels uploaded. that you don't have to do, because you're more valuable than that. Or there's probably, I don't know. And see, it's so easy in the gym, right? Because like in the gym, there's a person I could go into my gym right now, and there would be a person that their dream job would be to upload reels for me for $20 an hour. They'd be all over it. So I don't know if you have that in your daily life. I don't know if you have like any little mega fans of, or I don't know, maybe you have a patient and his wife stays at home and doesn't have a job and he's always bitching about it, and she needs something to keep her busy or something. I don't know. Call her a social media manager, give her a little responsibility. Maybe she quits drinking at 9 a.m. I don't know. Maybe you save a life. Maybe you save a marriage.
Maybe it'll make us start drinking.
Yeah, but yeah, that's another thing you can do in Claude is like you put everything in that needs to happen, and then you go, how do I do as little of this as possible? How can I make it so that I don't have to do 90% of this? Oh, well, I can just draft the email for you. I can just reply to all the comments on your school post that I posted 12 hours ago. I could go and scrape Fiverr for virtual assistants that are working under $10 an hour right now, and especially ones that specialize in social media. It'll go scrape all those things. You get an account. You go apply. You bid, I think, or maybe you just send them a job offer. It's been a minute since I've done it, because I have people that do it. But yeah, essentially, you just go on there and it's like a fucking vending machine of people.
You've had a good experience on Fiverr before?
I know for a fact we have hired many virtual assistants, and when I was on a vacation with my daughter last summer, she posted literally the same reel 5 times a day on trial reels of me eating in my car, because you could game the system back then, and she was paid to do that, and I got thousands of followers from it. Tens of thousands of followers from it.
Wow. I had a bit, was in the music industry for a while outside of this, and
there's no fucking rules.
What?
There's no rules. Like, you can do, like in this game of fucking.
No, I worked with this guy on Fiverr, and he like ruined one of my projects, so I didn't know, I just like, in my mind, I was like, oh, this place sucks.
Oh yeah.
So when you were telling me about it, it could be cool for something else.
Yeah, you might have to fire a couple of them before you. I mean, they're working for $10 an hour. Like, you might have to fire a few of them. But if the task is simple enough and the direction is clear enough and they have no fucking room for any like adjustments at all, like it's just task 1, 2, 3, and there's no variance, there's no decision making. If you just robot that shit and all you need is a person with fucking hands, just give them a task of hit this button, 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 post. I literally wrote out the titles for her. I wrote out the cover photos for her. I wrote out the caption for her. Just copy paste. Basically, I was Claude. I was Claude for the VA.
Wow. Insane.
Yeah, you can, dude. They got people to build fucking pyramids. I can get somebody to fucking post an Instagram post. I'm confident.
Yeah, take this folder of stuff and put it on Facebook. Okay.
We made fucking airplanes. I can for sure fucking get someone to press some buttons on a screen somewhere in the world. Yeah. Yeah, but there's no rules, guys. I think that's something that maybe we think that there are. Like, there's no fucking rules in life. Unless you're like a doctor, I guess. Like if you have like a certification, you're like bound by some shit. So yeah, maybe there's some rules for you. But like for me, there's no fucking rules.
I know, I'm jealous.
There is no fucking rules. And also, Ryan, you could totally just like not have your chiropractic license anymore and just do a freelance business of a body worker and do all the shit you already do and not have to, and do all fucking cash transactions like you do right now, and you report to nobody.
I mean, that's kind of, I'm really reporting to nobody as it is. You know, and what's really interesting.
People don't ask you for your degree.
Hey, I'm really sorry, I don't wanna cut you guys off, but I had a prior obligation to a Zoom at 7 o'clock, so I gotta roll.
Go
See you
get it.
guys. If you guys need anything at all, man, I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm here for you guys.
Peace.
Peace out.
Raphael, welcome.
What's up? How's it going, guys?
Good. We were
Sorry I
close.
came in late.
That's
I
all
was
right.
at another meeting and then just decided to come in the last few minutes to see what's up.
It's all right. It's all right. We're just finishing up with Dr. Bland here. We have some clear direction. School community. 1 call a week. Coordinating the live with the other guy. Email. Claude's getting all this. We need an email sequence starting to go out at least twice a week. 1 to patients, 1 to potentially new practitioners or people interested in Eastern medicine or chiropractic mentorship. Could even throw in a testimonial about a telehealth client that you have or a win from clinic. Before and after photos, I'll tell you this, when I was a posing coach, I always thought that like the after photos would be the ones that got the most likes and the most comments. The before photos, those are the ones anyone ever cared about. They all the fucked up, but when they're all fucked up like that, those are the ones that people like and comment on. It's crazy. It's because they relate with it. They go, oh, I have that problem.
I got something for that really good.
Good. Okay, so Claude's gonna give us some action plans. We gotta start getting the word out. We do that with the easiest low-hanging fruit is not your own social media. The easiest low-hanging fruit is the emails of the people you already have. The easiest low-hanging fruit would be to have Claude post inside of herbal medicine, Eastern medicine, chiropractic, new grads, dry needling, acupuncture, Facebook groups and school communities. The same post in all those communities every day. Not the same post every day, a new post every day, but in all of the posted as many times as you can.
You could do that with Claude. I was trying to integrate it with like Facebook and other things. It wasn't working. I guess I'll look. I guess that'll be my homework, the AI homework.
Well, if something's not working, you just say, what do you need to do? What needs to happen?
Well, like I was interested because the other day you said like it connected to something and you like it like automated. So I was like, I wonder if it like I can like take a picture of this like thing that I don't want in my house anymore and see if it'll like post it on eBay.
Absolutely, it will.
And I couldn't get it to like connect to post it on eBay.
Well, when you run into problems, if you ask it what needs to happen to get the fucking thing on eBay, it will tell you. It'll say, I'm blocked by this. You need to go to the permissions and do X, Y, Z. Because there are things it can't do. It can't, however I'm supposed to say that. It has limitations. It needs you to click on things sometimes. Other things, it can bypass it. If you have the Chrome extension, which I just found out about because it fucking told me, that gives it some more access.
Well, I have a very, I guess, interesting question, not interesting. Are we talking about using it on the computer or your phone? Is there a difference when you're using it on the computer or your phone?
I believe you can only use chat on your phone. I don't think you can use Cowork on your phone because Cowork runs local on your device, and you wouldn't have that on your phone. You'd have that on your computer.
Oh, so that's probably why I can't get it to link to things, because I only use my phone. Like I just like walk around in circles and like fucking yell at it all the time.
Yeah, it would. So what you have, Ryan, is you have a God. You have the same God that we have.
Yeah.
This thing is all-knowing. It can do anything you can imagine. And we all have it. And we're in a race right now to see who can use it the best. There's nothing that I have that you don't have. All I do is talk to mine differently than you do. And mine's organized. And it's organized because it told me you better get fucking organized. So it said, go here, make a project, save it, upload the last conversation to it so I don't fucking forget anything. Because you keep doing that, you dumbass. Because I just exit out and then I fucking lose it. And I'm like, where is it? I worked so hard on this thing, it's gone. I don't like it when that happens. So I said, how can we not do that anymore? Because I'm getting really fucking frustrated. And that's how I talk to it. And then it says, oh, well, just do this. And I go, all right, cool. And then I learn a little bit more. But yeah, dude, you have the God. We all have the God. It's $100 a month. And whoever can use the God the best is going to get whatever fucking result they want. Because they're using the God. This sounds like I'm starting a cult. Use the God. But it is, like, there's no other way to talk. It's not like I'm not saying that this is the God, but we are literally building a all-knowing thing. Which is kind of like, it knows, right? It knows all the shit. It knows exactly how to get to where you want to get. You just have to go and action it. And it might not be the perfect plan. Obviously, there's no way it's going to be the perfect plan. So you go and test it, fail, come back, and that's the security. It's like, if I fail, I'll just go tell it doesn't work. 10 years ago, if it failed, you didn't know what the fuck to do. Now, if it fails, you just go, all right, well, that didn't work. And it's going to go, all right, well, try this one. And eventually, you're going to get one to work. Why? Because it's 100,000 times smarter than any human being on the earth. It's fucking weird to think about. But yeah, dude, you have that God, and so it would be in your best interest to, it's your weapon, dude. If you were a soldier, this is your fucking rifle. And you have to know every fucking thing about that rifle. Because it is going to save your life. Or it's going to take lives. It's so important. You got to know everything about that weapon system. What it can do, how it works, taking it apart. Like, if it jams, what do you do? It's going to save your life. And you have that now. This is not just for us, this is for everyone. This is myself. It told me I was using 20% of its capabilities yesterday. 20%. All right. I need to eat some food in like 30 minutes. So let's chop it up with the last two here. Rafael, Diego, what do you guys got? Don't tell me your life story. That can't happen again. Just tell me exactly how I can help you. That's how we're going to do this.
I'm new here, so look, I have an AI company called WeCheck AI, and we find people's digital footprints. So basically, with your face, your name, or social, any little clues you give me, we find it all, we map it, and then we surface the red flags about people. We sell this to...
What do you mean red flags about people? Like if they're weirdos?
Yeah, like we found pedophiles, we've found people that work with terrorist activities, I've pitched already to Secret Service, I'm about to pitch at Emerging Americas in Miami.
Don't go to CIA, dude, they'll fucking turn that shit on you.
So we're actually going to be pitching...
Oh, they're already in.
CIA in Miami.
Oh, gosh!
Yeah, everyone in Palantir is going to be there, they're all going to be listening to what we're doing.
Holy shit, dude, that's crazy. All right, I take that back, definitely listen.
We'll turn it in the chat.
Oh, shit. No, I don't know anything about politics.
It's all right, man.
All right, that's fucking cool, dude. How did you come up with that idea?
Well, actually, we fell into it. This was not our initial idea.
Yeah, that's all. What was the initial idea? Humor me.
We in late 2023, we found an opportunity to help realtors in a random showing. So we created an app for them that would let them know, oh, this person based off their phone number is a criminal or they're a sex offender or whatever. We're doing deals with the National Association of Realtors and Keller Williams and United Real Estate. And then early 2024, they all got sued. They all got a blanket lawsuit, multi-billion, reimagine what we were doing. We asked them, what did you like about our product? And what they really got freaked out about and obviously liked was that we were able to take their face and find a whole bunch of stuff about them because of their face and their name. So we just decided to grab that concept, make it more robust, and then audience, which landed us with like law firms and consulting companies, and now we might be dual use with national security.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. People like in the matrix of Instagram world, people would use that for crazy amounts of blackmail.
That's why we only sell B2B, and you have to go through an onboarding process. You have to we're responsible, we're ethical.
But isn't somebody going to snake that idea and go unethical with it? Like probably already.
It'd be tough. Actually, if you tried to build it with Claude will stop you, and they might even close your account. We had to build tools for it separately
To do it.
And we had exactly, and the AI is just the brain that thinks about a process, and then we have other smaller AIs and tools that we built that it'll give a signal that this needs to be used. So it's like, I don't know how to explain it to you. My CTO would be able to explain it better, but we had to create a whole orchestration of different tools that work in conjunction together to get all that data.
Why the hell are you here?
Oh man, because so I love your page, right? And
Thank you.
I think you're growing, and I love that. And I'm learning. I'm trying to learn actually from people that are getting into the space, because sometimes I learn about what's going on in the AI space more from newcomers.
Yeah.
Because I'm so focused on my shit day to day, right? And like sometimes I'll learn something brand new that just happened from someone who just got in, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to stay behind. And I see that you're getting into it, so I'm like, okay, let me see what you guys are doing, right? And sometimes, I'll learn something, but not only that, maybe I learn how to get a product out there better than others. Like for example, we came out with a little test pilot, B2C pilot on a product that allows you to check yourself. We call it, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Oh, baby, cut me in on that. I will promote that all day long.
And it's a very light version of what we've built for the enterprise, but it's good. And so we're noticing people coming in and using it because they're people that are trying to come in to get a visa in the United States, and also people that are trying to get jobs. They're starting to use it before they get, they go through a hiring process or a visa application process.
Yeah, I do. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, so I'm so excited about this. So I have a 19-year-old and a 21-year-old in the other room here, fucking doing whatever, but they're here because exactly what you said. I learn about all the shit that's relevant and trending from these two idiots. This motherfucker just pulled the cord in my garage door for no fucking. I was like, why did you do that? He's just like, oh, I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? But yeah, so you're probably gonna hear me say some shit where you're like, there's no fucking way he actually thinks that. So yeah, I'm glad you're here, dude. Again, I don't know a ton. I understand reverse prompting. And what I've been doing is I've been looking at people that are in the space deeper than me that make really good content, and I have been ripping their YouTube videos and having it build the thing that they're teaching, and then I run an experiment on it, and if it works, I dish it off to one of these guys. And so that's what I did with this HVAC thing the other day, where like an AI answering service that would end up potentially leading to like a business audit. Which honestly, that's like not my passion whatsoever. But if other people can benefit from it and I can learn a lesson from it, that's what I'm after. I personally think that I enjoy the content creation process like way too much to get super knee deep into anything advanced. I'm actually have an appointment to set up an OpenClaw, but I'm pretty behind, dude. I'm trying to just. I think that a lot of people are gonna, they're gonna miss the working class. There's going to be a lot of automations that I think that people of low socioeconomic status will utilize, and I think that with AI now, people are so excited to build their own thing and create and invent and be creative that they're going to literally step over hundreds of thousands of dollars in their local community when they could just do something really easy to get a bunch of capital and then go and do the thing they really want to do. So that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm just trying to like find the highest leverage thing people can do to make as much money as possible, and then I have a proof of concept, then I can do it again. Hunter, you're going to add something.
Yeah, sometimes like the AI can teach you that you're missing hundreds of thousands of dollars in your own business, or like you're missing X aspect out on your life, and like it can totally create a different environment for you to like go ahead.
Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm doing, and that's that doesn't even scare me anymore because I've been saying that for so long, and all the businesses that I've had and been pretty successful in most of them. But yeah, like what you're seeing right now, this like every day where we do 6 days a week, this is me panicking because I was just like, I'll just force myself to learn how to make money by doing it every fucking day and having people around me to keep me accountable. So that's kind of what we're doing here. And it sounds like you're going to be a massive addition if you agree to stay. But yeah, dude, we need to learn. And I need to get more people in here so that we can not just be more profitable, but like so we can just do. I have this understand. Like I remember the internet coming around. I was very young, but I know the people that did the internet in the 90s are doing really good right now.
Yeah.
You know, so the people that are doing AI in the 2020s are the ones that in 2060 are going to be like, yep, good thing we fucking dicked around with that stupid Claude fucking thing. You know?
Yeah, 100%. And actually, what I recommend as well, and in addition to this, is like maybe connecting with some of your local AI. I'm sure you guys, have you guys ever heard of Luma? That app, Luma?
No.
Okay, so all of us tech nerds, we use the Luma app to find local events. You can host your own event, or you can find an event. And I think, Daniel, that's how you can start like finding some disciples locally, right? That might want to join you, because the thing is, you got something unique, man. You're strong. You've got this fucking personality that everybody likes, you know, right?
Thank you.
And it's like, even though you're not the tech nerd, like some guys, they just gravitate towards that.
Yeah.
And so maybe that's something that if you start getting involved locally into some of, I'm sure they have to have that, because you're in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they have to have a hub in Vegas. In most major cities, there's a hub where there's like an AI group meeting once a week or once a month. I would recommend that, and then seeing how you can grow your team with those guys as well. Because you're right, man. You get enough nerds around, and dude, I mean, one creates one business that then helps the other business, and then all of us here can be creating businesses that all help each other.
Yep.
You know?
I want a monopoly. I want to go to prison for having a monopoly. Did I just say that on the internet? Like, yeah, I want a fucking monopoly. I want to be like, yeah, I was that fucking good. They had to penalize me. I'll take the penalty. Yeah, so if we can figure out how to run it up, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I will absolutely do it. That's going to be that Claude is going to give me that action item for tomorrow. I'm going to go and find an event or something to go show my face at. And I'll be dressed as the weirdest person in the room. So that will be and I'll have a camera guy, so that'll be fucking weird. And they'll want to know what I do. And then I'll show them my Instagram, and they'll go, what the fuck is this guy doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's run it. I was thinking about going to a Bitcoin conference. I don't know if that probably has nothing to do with this, but yeah, I do think in-person events are going to be killer this year. We talked about that earlier on. If there was one thing, Raphael, that you could look into the camera and tell the people that are still watching, which is probably very few, what is one thing that we could do as new AI users that would help us avoid a mistake?
that would help you avoid a mistake.
Yeah, is there any mistake you made early on where you're just like, okay, that was stupid. I wasted a lot of time on that.
I've been using AI since 2022, and it was much less than what it is today. So what I would say is, I mean, if you're depending on the system you're using, if you're using Claude, make sure you're constantly updating Claude MD. If you're using Claude Code, just make sure you're also creating agents that are working with you on some of the most important things of whatever you're building. So if you're building, let's say, software, let's say you're building a company, a software company. In a software company, there are roles that are necessary, like cybersecurity. So create your cybersecurity agent that checks through all the code that you're creating, so you don't create a vulnerability that then gets you hacked, your software hacked, and your user hacked.
Oh shit.
Right? So like that's like one of the things. But basically, go and ask Claude, hey Claude, if we're gonna create this thing, what kind of employees do we need? Make me that employee list. And then, okay, Claude, now that I have this employee list, help me create an agent for each one of these things. It's gonna take like a few days to make it really, really nice. But you want to essentially create each one of those agents perfectly to then help you create whatever you want to create later.
Training the god.
The employees, right? So it's like God, but
the angels.
with angels.
Damn, we could really throw a fucking religious cloak on this thing, no pun intended, and sell this like fucking faith-based AI program.
You could.
That'd be fun.
And I think that would be the best thing to do. Honestly, I would love to get more faith-based people on board, man.
That'd be pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, I mean, you can solve a lot of great problems with fucking AI. Like my thing, the reason why I built what I built is I want to fight human trafficking. All right, so that's my way. What I'm building is this is my way of solving one of humanity's biggest problems. And someone here could solve hunger, another person can solve, education or whatever.
Damn, dude. I was literally thinking about human trafficking today, which is a weird thing to say out loud. But I was thinking about all the Epstein stuff, and I was like, dang, I bet like people got trafficked like on a private jet, like tricked. You know what I mean? Like 100%. Been like, wait, I think I'm actually getting trafficked right now in luxury.
100%.
Yeah, it's disguised.
Talking about Epstein. If you guys are interested in Epstein, I created a free website.
Look at this guy.
It's EpsteinClues.com. It's free. I don't want any money from anyone. You don't even have to log in, right? It's totally anonymous. And I did that on purpose because I want people to look into it. I scraped every single file in the DOJ website. I fucking made a custom RAG system. As you learn about AI, you'll understand what RAG means. And when you understand what I just did, you're going to be like, what the fuck? I did a custom RAG system. Basically, the AI has been trained and learned the whole entire file set. And I built an AI agent that is investigating the whole entire file set live for everybody to watch. So you can talk to it. You can ask it anything about the files. You can surface clues. And you can watch it investigate, okay? And it's free, and it's called EpsteinClues.com. It's free. So feel free to use it. It's actually, there's an update happening right now, so it might get bugged out.
Raph, I have a question.
Yeah.
So you have the clues more than I do. What do you think about Palm Beach Pete?
It's a playa.
That's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one. I try not to make comments on those types of things because I know who's like you're being listened to right now. Just so you
know, totally.
And because I'm in the intel world, like
Yeah, this motherfucker's CIA next month.
Some of those files, and personally, like I look at everything as like, okay, if I find something on the internet, it's just a maybe. Because you have no idea where it came from or like what the origin is.
Dude, you should give that to Julian Dory.
Seem to insinuate that like he had a potential plan for like what would I do if I did it?
Yeah. All right. We don't have to talk about that here. But dude, getting that in that website in the hand. This is how I think. You made something fucking cool for free, which is even cooler. And I I can DM people and kind of do. I can move a lot of shit with one DM. So I think
bro, it's free.
So I think
I'm needing the cost of the AI credits on that shit.
Yeah. So I'm
Because I
thinking.
want people to fucking investigate.
So I'm thinking like if I like reach out to like I'm thinking right now Julian Dory, who like talks about this stuff all the time, the 3 million followers on YouTube or subscribers, and he sees it and gets value from it, and then he promotes the website and it gets out there, and then he's like, who the heck made this thing? And it's Raphael, and now Raphael's in the group with the 3 million YouTube subscriber dude. Would you like me to do that?
If you could, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what this is for. That's the value. Because I can do shit like that. I can fucking DM a person that will answer, usually, right? Like, I have enough social credit score where if I DM a person with a couple million followers, like, I get moved up to the primary. It's not like a tall task. So if we have something really valuable that we can give someone that has a platform that can get it out to more people, that is just indirectly somehow going to help you.
Love it.
That's how we need to think. Okay, so Claude, get this website, and there's no way it's going to be able to DM it. But anyway, just remind me to DM it to Julian Dory and Julian Dory Clips and all of his clipping accounts. Because someone runs those, he has a whole clipping agency. So if we can even get it to the clippers to get it up to him, that would be really cool.
That's a great way to distribute.
Yeah. Damn.
Testingfoods.com.
That's
so
fantastic.
There it is, guys. Use it, and that's my mission in life, bro. Hopefully we can make it happen.
Damn, dude. That's really cool that you have that. How long has that been your thing?
2 years now. It's part of WeCheck. That's like ingrained in WeCheck. That's
Okay.
like why I'm building what I'm building is because of that.
Did you have an experience with that or what?
Oh man, I mean.
Oh, we don't have time. Damn.
Crazy, bro. I'm on it.
Whatever. I started my company with 3 founders, and we got into some issues. Well, I told you about the first minimal viable product we created. It didn't go well because we started losing deals because these people got sued. Then my founder had some issues. He had to drop off. So we're losing money. We're having to switch off on what we're doing, and I'm losing my partner. So I'm getting a panic attack. And then my wife that night tells me, let's pray. And so we prayed. And that night I had a dream. And ever since that dream was, and then seeing them pray to God to be found. And as I wake up from this dream, I'm crying and I'm sweating. And a voice in my head is telling me, like, WeCheck is gonna find these kids. And ever since then, like this is what I've been doing. And by the way, when I saw that fucking email from Epstein mocking that girl for praying to Jesus Christ,
yeah,
that just took me to a different level of Ralph. Like that fucking pissed me off, man. To a point where like I don't even, if I was 100% before, I don't know what I am right now. I'm way beyond that.
Damn. Well, thank you for sharing that. This is totally inappropriate, but like you're kind of like a lovable, kind of huggable guy, like a kind of like a teddy bear, and I could for sure you'd be like prime traffic fucking material. Like get this little cute chubby kid in there. We need him to fucking tell jokes and play mariachi music. No, dude, I'm really glad that you're here. I think we do have something with the faith-based AI thing. It's kind of, I don't know, it would be hard to try to make money from it, but whatever. Just give it to homeless people or something. I gave a homeless guy $300 today. And it was a guy I'd already given money to fucking 6 months ago. It was hilarious.
I saw you doing that, man. Hey, bro, that's amazing what you're doing out there, by the way.
Dude, I get so many fun stories. It's cool. It's so fun.
Big props.
Yeah, I need to start like a foundation or something because I'm fucking probably losing all that money. Can Claude fucking start me a foundation so I don't bankrupt myself? What the story? This like how ironic is the story that like the guy that started out giving the homeless people money becomes homeless. All right, Diego, what's up, man? What you got?
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm definitely loving the switch to the content to the AI, bro, for sure. It gave me
Let's go.
motivation to kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So I just been full of work, so I don't have enough time. So, but I finally connect cloud to the Grok today and to notebook, and it's been great though. It kind of like I got some like very good information for providers and even some real providers because mine were kind of like bad. So I'm kind of like not focusing on money. I'm trying to fix the stuff that the store is kind of like having problems with. And yeah.
Hey, tell everybody what you do. Ryan, listen to this, and where you live. Tell me where you live too.
I'm in Hartford, Connecticut. So, and the street is kind of like a tough street though. Everybody thinks because of jewelry, I'm a jeweler, so everything looks nice and shiny, but the street is kind of tough though, to be honest. It's a rough street, but my father's been here 25 years, so we kind of, keeping it up. We moved from another building to this a new building, and it's bigger and stuff, but yeah, we've been having problems with our social media. I got some info from Cloud too. He told me that our reach is in Instagram is better than most of the jewelers, like pretty much all of them. Like we have 4 point whatever percentage more, but we are not converting none of that stuff because we don't have automations of messages or calls or anything. So I'm gonna try to focus on that and create like something.
We already have what you need. We have a guy on this in this group. He's not on the call right now, but his name is Austin Brown, and he will do a full business audit for you. And it will literally show every hole that you have in your business. Like you just saw one hole, he will show you all the holes. And he
showed me all of my holes, and I run a very successful practice. And I got a lot more holes than I thought I had. I think my business in terms of its score on Google, I run a very successful $500,000 in revenue in my practice. Very successful, and I got a 56 out of like 90. Absolutely, like fucking eating fucking dirt. And we're working on it. And we had a call the other day, and he showed me just like for 10 minutes. We were just throwing out the other 50, but for 10 minutes, he just showed me one website that's like local, and it's just like some fucking regular dude, you know what I mean? Nothing special. I have a very niche special thing that I'm doing, and he just showed me how much better this guy's page was than mine, and I was like, I could not say like I disagree. I was like, wow, it is eye-opening. I really didn't think he was gonna find much. I was like, I'm like busy, I'm booked, it's good. Like what else does it need? It needs. It needs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I need to get a meeting with this guy ASAP, I guess.
Yeah, I'm making it happen right now. Please get Diego. I thought you were in New York City for some reason.
I'm close to New York City, so sometimes I go down there and do business, and I take the opportunity to create content and stuff, but I don't go too much down there.
And what's your
Who are you doing business in New York City with?
Oh.
Well, we have different factories there, but last time I tried to grab the big, it's like only 2 or 3 guys that are big there. It was Moises or Benny, and I just did business with Benny, the guy with the white teeth. I sold him my watch or whatever.
I know Benny the dealer. Yeah, I know them. I used to hang out with them. I'm from New York City. I used to practice in Midtown. I used to work in a clinic that was intaking 400 patients a week. So I know all those guys. I used to do business and work with Doria Diamonds, if you've heard of them. They do like custom diamond settings, and one of their sons does vintage Rolex. So I know that world very well.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Diego, oh, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, the first step, dude, is we get that business audit, and we don't build anything. We just start plugging the holes so that we can start filling your cup up with more cash, because you're bleeding cash, and he'll help you show you where it is. So we get that figured out, and then have you done the life audit yet?
I kind of did it, but I didn't I need to do it again because he was focusing on other stuff, you know. So, but it did throw me mainly answering messages businesses, like something that I can fix other people's businesses, pretty much, you know.
Oh, the AI answering service.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want, like, you're a jeweler, dude. You got it, like Ryan. Ryan's a chiropractor. He's a practitioner. Like, he needs to stay in that. So you need to stay in jewelry. There's other people that don't have a thing. Like, you're already an expert, man. You're already an expert in the thing. You just need to use AI to help you make more money as an expert. You don't need to make a business shift. You need to do exactly what.
It seems harder to do it as an expert, though, which is a funny thing to say.
It only seems harder because you're the one in the driver's seat. And you're looking over at the other people, and it looks like their car's easier to drive than yours. It looks like you have a fucking stick shift. But the reason you have a stick shift is because you have ultimate control. You can control how fast it goes. You can switch gears. You can make executive decisions to do different things. Like, you actually have more control. It's what you want. A person that owns their own business like this is like, you guys are probably fucking unemployable anywhere else. You'll say something, you'll fucking, do things your own way. You won't want to follow the procedures. That's how I am too. I would get, like I said, I had to get expelled from graduate school. I couldn't quit. Right? I had to get fired from jobs because I couldn't quit. So yeah, just learn how to leverage your thing. And I'm saying this right now. I'm like, oh man, I should be doing more social media. But yeah, learn how to leverage your thing, and just get better at it. Just sharpen the tool. Try to be lethal. Okay, I gotta run. I gotta go to the casino tonight and do man on the street interviews. Yeah.
Is that why you're wearing the polo?
No, this was, I had some I had some still photos taken at a restaurant today because I'm trying to be less of a degenerate.
Dude, I've never seen you in a polo shirt before.
Yeah, it's actually kind of comfy. But yeah, same time tomorrow, 6 p.m. Claude will update everything that we talked about tonight. So check out the post. It'll probably be up by the morning. And then action all your things. Action all your things. If you don't know what your things are, go read the post and it'll tell you what your action items are. Raphael, I don't know have you done the life audit? Oh, you're muted.
I have not. I'm looking at the Google Doc right now.
Yeah, just load that bitch into Claude and go to talk version, and if you do it right, you'll cry.
Okay.
Yeah. You will. It's gonna fuck you up, dude. It's gonna fuck you up. But you got to go all in. Like, you can't be like you can't hide the things from it. And sometimes if you hide the things from it, it'll be like, you're hiding the thing, motherfucker. And so you pretty much can't win. So just give in, surrender to it, and then make it build you out a fucking bomb ass schedule for the week.
So grab this, copy it, paste it into the LLM that I use usually for my personal shit.
Yeah, and say, run me through this. Don't let me give any bitch ass answers.
Okay, I'll do that. Right.
Hold me accountable. Make me fucking say every detail of that dirty fucking story I don't want to tell. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Go hard. Dude, you only get a better result. You only get a better result. So that's your action item.
I'll do that right now.
All right. 6 p.m. tomorrow. Peace. Later, stream. We out. We out.